Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our weekly series, The Week That Was. This is episode 8, and we've got a bit of a different one this week. Kim and myself are going to be running through how to market your property and a few tips and tricks on how to get the most value out of your home. So come inside with me. All right, guys, I'm inside, and I just want to welcome back Kim Zac. She's been on the show a fair few times now. She's been in the real estate industry for 17 years. Yep. So she understands quite a bit when it comes to marketing and when it comes to marketing your property. And that's what we're here to do today. So I just want to ask you, we're in one of the living rooms in this beautiful property at 34 Gallipoli Court. What would you recommend when it comes to this space?
For any exterior shots that you're going to achieve, so your front windows, your dining, kitchen, patio, bathrooms and bedrooms, so pretty much any window, it's always recommended that you have it free from anything that's going to draw attention away from the room. You know, this is a good sized room, it's got all the attributes you need, but someone may look and see a car parked on the lawn or an overgrown hedge or the grass lawn, and then they're going to start to pick apart the property and discount actually coming through. Unfortunately, it's the nature of the beast. If something's not perfect when you first look at it, you're going to move on to the next thing.
And I think, especially when it comes to the front photos and things that are shot out windows, lawns mowed, having very nice gardenery, if you've got somewhere outside, it just helps with colour, all sorts when it comes to windows, and just it helps with the whole picture. It draws people in.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think we'll head off to the next room.
Yep. Hey guys, so we're in the main bedroom now. We'll pan around at the end of this so you see what I'm talking about next, but the neighbour's car's in the driveway and the neighbours across the cul-de-sac have their garage door open. So we'll show you what we mean by getting the money shot, or the best possible shot that we can. When your bedrooms are set up, if you've got bedside tables and chest of drawers, we just ask that you have as least identifiable objects on there as possible. You know, so if you've got glasses, cases, books, photos, we'll generally put them to the side just to protect your personal items. You know, we don't want, everything of yours on display, because it does go out on the internet. When you have a master bedroom, you usually have an ensuite and a walk-in robe attached. So we just ask that, there's no piles of clothes stacked up in the walk-in robe, and that your toothbrush and your identifiable, your name brand body soaps and toothpaste are just removed, and your towels. But we'll generally pull them out when we come with the photographer, and we'll try to put them back in the best possible, where we got them from. So we like to make sure that your home's not interrupted too much, but we protect your privacy as much as possible.
All right, guys, we've moved on to the kitchen or the lounge room. And so all we ask when it comes to the kitchen is that the bench tops be clear, the dishes with the sink. I mean, I know personally it's a pain putting all the dishes away, but if we can put it away, what it means is that we create a very open feel and it's very clear. And then that way people can see and can even imagine on their bench tops what they would put where. On fridges, if you have any family portraits or magnets from, you might have travelled to Vanuatu or wherever it may be, that you just put those aside just for the photos, and then we'd be happy to put them back for you. I think we're going to move on to the next room.
So we've come to the bathroom now, and bathrooms, I would say, from watching photographers, would have to be the most difficult place for them to take photos. If you stand at the doorway in this bathroom, you're straight in the mirror shot, which is why I've sat down just to show you what the photographer has to go through. When they take the shot, if there's any towels, bath mats, toothbrushes, toothpaste and hand soaps, we'll just move them out of the room. And as we've said throughout this whole video, we'll try to put them back where we've moved them from. But name brand items and bright colours can date a photo and make the image stale quite quickly. So that's why we are trying to just reiterate that it's best for you to remove as much out of the image as possible so that your photos have the punch, like the money shot. That's what everyone talks about, is the money shot. So we'll move on to a few more tips and tricks. We hope that you're enjoying what we're giving you today. So we're in the last part of where we want to point out the best places, to give you the maximum impact for your photos. So you've got your outdoor area here. If you've got your table in the middle or an outdoor lounge, we just make sure that it's free from any kids' toys or dogs' toys, that the area is swept and free from leaf matter or debris. You've got to make it feel open and inviting. The photos will pick up colours and that's what the photographers are for. But as I say, just make sure it's open, bright and tidy. So we'll just do a walk around the yard. Our photographer will always impose grass, depending on the season. It's summer at the moment, so the grass is a little bit died off because we had it mowed recently. But in winter time, it'll also slow down and there'll be dead patches from when there's frost and that come through. So I, in my pictures, always like to have the grass enhanced, just because it's a colour thing, a visual when it goes up on the websites and in the window, that it's inviting. Bright colours draw people's attention. So if we walk around, you'll see this is a good sized yard. As Zach said at the start of the video, it's a 600 square metre block. The house is positioned well for a cul-de-sac. So you've still got plenty of room for the kids' tramp. You can also extend the outdoor area here. So when we come through, if you have an animal, we'll pick up any dog's toys, move them to the side. We also encourage you to have a drone shot. One, it shows how the property is positioned on the block, but it also shows what is close to you. So local shops, local schools. There's a cricket field just here, which people from the area, from outside the area, won't know that there's a cricket field 3 houses away from here. So follow me around the corner. You'll see, if we didn't have the drone shot, you wouldn't see that there's a shed, room to extend the shed, and the famous Hills hoist in the yard as well, which most mums like because they can hang the sheets out on the weekend. So this is week 8 of the week that was, and our tips for maximising your return for either sale or rental. We hope you've enjoyed our walkthrough. If you have any other ideas that you'd like us to do, let us know, put it in the comments. Remember to like, share and follow. We love to see the engagement. Our sponsor for this week is Rebecca Skelling from Bullsnest Photography. She's a local photographer. Her images are amazing. She does our floor plans, drones, and our professional photos. And we also use other local photographers as well. But if you'd like to see some images that Beck has done, just have a look on our website. But we look forward to seeing you next week for the next week that was.